With all due respect, I don't have pity for you black niggas. That's the way I feel.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Elder, and welcome to the Open Debate. Wow, when I initially started watching this video, all I could say was, holy shit. This has to be the most well put together pieces of lyricism I've heard in a long time. Joyner Lucas is an artist out of Worcester, Massachusetts, who recently released a single entitled I'm Not Racist. The song touches on issues that seem to be the center of controversy in our daily lives. You know, kind of like Eminem's new freestyle.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not.
The difference being, Joyner touches on some of the real deep-seated issues that need to be addressed within the black community, and then continues to address some of the real issues within the white community, all of which we could just call Americans. This man seems to be a very intelligent lyricist. He's able to take a step back and examine the mindset from both the left and the right, while making you examine your own biases as well. Although I don't agree with everything that he says in the song, I'd like to go through and comment on some of the issues that he does bring up. I do not think the song is racist. If anything, this art inspires debate. So let's talk about it.
Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react and wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black.
So in the first 30 seconds, we already addressed the elephant in the room, the N-word. I've already talked about this before, but basically my views are simple. Either we all use it or no one uses it. Done.
We'll pound that then. Talking about slavery like you was around back then. Like you was picking cotton off the fucking ground back then. Like you was on the plantation getting down back then. Alright.
So he brings up this point, that people continuously act as though slavery was around when they were children. But we'll talk about this later on.
I see a black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son. And I don't mean just for one day and you done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut. I work my ass off and pay my taxes for what? So you can keep living off free government assistance, food stamps for your children, but you still trying to sell them for some weed and some liquor or a fucking babysitter while you party on the road cause you ain't got no fucking goals? Okay,
this is a hard pill to swallow. But honestly, if the black community is ever going to progress, fathers need to step up. It takes two to tango. If you get a girl pregnant, you are just as much responsible for that child as she is. Promotion of the healthy family dynamic is what needs to happen.
Got nobody else to blame, so you blame Donald. They fucked the world with a Make America Great condom.
You got no one to blame, so you blame Donald and fuck the world with Make America Great condom. Self-explanatory.
I'm not racist, and I never lied, but I think there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. I worship the Einsteins, studied the Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac's dick like he was a fucking god, oh my god!
And this touches on a very important point. The differences between who we consider inspirational figures. We should lift up people who aspire to change the world for the better. We should never glorify gang culture or destructive lifestyles.
I can't take you nowhere without people pointing fingers. Pants hanging off your ass, you ain't got no home training. Put your fucking pants up, nigga. Put that suit back on. Take that do-rag off. Take that goat out your mouth. Quit the pitiful stuff. And then maybe police and stop killing you fucks. Yo, what the fuck?
Bam. And another one. On the surface, it seems quite controversial and perhaps racist, but it's not. Sometimes the truth hurts. There's a difference between having natural hair or wearing cultural dressing and being completely unprofessional. It's very clear.
With all disrespect, I don't really like you white motherfuckers. That's just where I'm at.
So the counter argument isn't holding too strong for the I'm not racist argument. But to be fair, with the way that the mainstream media drives this into people's heads, I can really see how this is how a lot of people do feel.
Screaming all lives matter is a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that?
Well, I feel ya, but raising one race over another race is racist. Don't argue with the argument. Argue with the people who disagree. I guarantee it would be very hard for you to find somebody who does not believe that all people deserve equal rights within Western society.
The power in the word nigga is a different saying. We shouldn't say it, but we do, and that's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just cause you got nigga friends. Nigga. That word was originated for you to keep us under. And when we use it, we know that's just how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a double meaning under.
The N-word. I honestly don't feel any better hearing a black guy say nigger than I do a white person. Did you?
And even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not infected by the history. My grandmama was a slave, that shit gets to me, and you ain't got no motherfucking sympathy, you pussy nigga.
So this is a good point, and I said we'd bring up slavery later. A lot of people act as though slavery affects them personally, even though nobody alive today has actively participated in slavery within America. With that being said, a lot of people don't realize that although slavery isn't happening today, there are families with members that can recall horrific stories told by their grandparents and terrible injustices that happened to them personally while they were growing up. It's good to remember that we're in 2017. You have the opportunity to do whatever you want. You are not faced with racial discrimination. If you want something, just do it.
Not affiliated with Nike.
It's hard to elevate when this country's ran by whites, judging me by my skin color and my blackness. Trying to find a job and ain't nobody call me back yet. Now I gotta sell drugs and put food in my cabinet. You crackers ain't slick, this is all a part of your tactics. Don't talk about no motherfucking taxes.
I just straight up disagree with this one. Nobody's holding you back because you're black. You do not need to sell drugs. And, well, the world may be predominantly run by white males, but America has a very diverse, wealthy class.
You don't know shit about my people, that's what bothers you. You don't know about no fried chicken or no barbecue. You don't know about the two-step or no loose change. You don't know about no 2 chains or no Kool-Aid. You don't know.
Stereotypical analogy, but I think he's onto something. There's a large divide between black American culture and white American culture. It needs to just be American culture.
Even though Barack was half as black, you hated President Obama. I know that's a fact. You couldn't wait to get him out and put a cracker back, and then you gave us Donald Trump, and that was payback for that.
Leftist mindset.
You don't know what it's like to mind your business and get stopped by the cops, and I know if you about to die or not.
I wonder why black people think the police are out to get them. Could it be leftist propaganda like this?
Why would a police officer assume that you did something bad? Maybe because of my skin color.
Anyways, I just wanted to give a little review of the song because it was the first piece of rap that I've actually enjoyed in a long time. I feel as though Joyner Lucas really did a good job at taking a step back and tackling these social issues in all their nuance. I feel as though he's just trying to spark a debate, and a debate he has sparked. I'll leave a link to the full video in the description below, and I highly recommend that you guys go and check out this full video. So, give me some feedback in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you want to help a brother out, I got a Patreon. I'll leave a link in the description below. Also, you can check me out on Twitter at MainCoon. I have a VidMe account and mine, so you can check me out over there. And yeah, just thanks for the support, guys. You guys are awesome. And as always, I'm Elder with the Open Debate. Be your own hero, kids.
I'm not racist, but there's 2 sides to every story, and now you know mine. Can't erase the scars with a bandage. Hoping maybe we can come to an understanding. Agree to disagree, we can have an understanding. I'm not racist.